Yes, guys, it's Danny Glover from FightFanTvNetwork, proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club, and today we are joined by Eilish, Tierney. So how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm back, so I can't complain too much.
Yes, so good to see you back. Last time out, saw you last year here on the TM40
Yep.
and Nielsen Boxing Show. You fought for the Commonwealth silver title. Didn't go your way.
No.
And then I expected to see you back at Portman Road. And what's been happening between them?
So I didn't get on the Portman Road card. I think it was the fact that it was like that's Fab's thing. That wasn't mine, and I was happy to sit, spectate, and just see him in all his glory. Had a few dropouts, had a few mismatches, that people just not being able to match me, trying to find what weight class I wanted to be in. Got the fight with Stevie, all going well, and then I had a bit of a health scare, so I had to pull out of that. And now I'm back. I'm 100%. Wasn't my greatest performance, but over 13 months out the ring. It's been a journey, but I'm back.
Yeah, back at Trinity Park. What I will say is that first right hand that you landed, if she
was lovely.
As experienced as she would have went over. You know, she's had 27 fights or 20 fights and stuff. So she took a good shot. So apart from where you felt what I would say my assessment maybe started to fade towards the end, but you've been out for a while. I thought you boxed pretty well.
Thank you. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep her long, then let her walk onto something. But I got dragged into someone who's had almost 30 fights. I've had 5, you know. Credit to the girl. She said to me afterwards that I almost had her out of there, and she didn't expect me to be as tough as I am. But when I have to stand and trade, I'm okay with that. When I have to keep it long, I'm okay with that. It's just the fact, I think it was just inexperience a bit from me, a bit of ring rust, that I was just thought, let's have it, you know, let's go for it. But I got the win, won all 6 rounds. I'm back in front of my home crowd, and just get me back out, get me more fights.
Yeah, 60-54, you can't complain about that.
Definitely not.
During that time, in that 13 months, what did you learn about yourself, and what have you been working on in the gym to improve yourself?
A lot of it was just finding what weight class. Like, this was my first fight at Super Bantam. Had an amazing team around me, S&C, my coaches, all being really supportive. So it was just trying to find that balance of like, okay, this is a good weight class, what we're going to do. And just really thinking about being nice, compact and boxing rather than having a scrap, which is the complete opposite that I've done tonight. But I think it's that like white collar dog in me that I love a scrap. And I just got dragged in something I shouldn't have, but I know that and I'm aware of that. I'll reflect on that. My team will reflect on that. We'll come back better.
So how many did you have white collar fights before?
I had 8 white collar fights, 3 amateurs, and now this was my 5th professional fight.
Okay, so what was you doing the white collar with Fab once upon a time?
Well, I knew of Fab because of the white collar, and obviously he'd turned pro and everything. I originally went to the gym for weight loss. I was 15 stone at my heaviest. So I've gone from, was it 92 kg to 54 on the scales today? Mental. And I think that was a lot of my battle today, because I was just like, how am I 54 kg? Like, yeah, I've done a cut this week and everything, nothing silly. But I just thought, how have I got here? Like, that kind of discipline and determination. And now I'm just back fighting, and where I started is that, I think, emotion after emotion after emotion. And I got out of the ring and saw my mum crying, and then I started swearing. I knew I'm going to get bollocked here because my mum hates it that I did by the board. But it's just that pure passion I've got for the sport that it just oozed out of me.
Yes, it was a very colourful post-fight interview.
Honestly, my mum, I felt her and I was like, I'm sorry.
So obviously it's good that you've come out on the second month of the year, so you're out early.
Yep.
How do you see your trajectory going for the rest of the year? How many fights would you like to get, or what's your plan?
I don't want to put a number on it. I just want to get as many as I can. I'm such a little fish in a big pond now. Super Bantam is such a wide range of, like, you've got people like top of the level, like Sky Nicholson, like, not calling her out, just as an example, but then you've got those people all underneath her, and like, that's the ladder I want to climb. Same with Bantam, you've got people like Molly McCann that was fighting tonight. Like, I've got all this variety around me. You've got the whole MVP stuff and all, like, I can look at all those people like Shannon Courtney and just think, yeah, why can't I have a crack at that? You know, like, let's make a name for myself. Let me get these big fights and let me just keep proving myself.
Yeah, you've also got Eilish as well.
Yeah, massive.
She's going for the undisputed. I used to actually train with her back in the
wow.
day, back in the day when I was 69 kg. We can see I'm not now. But But
yeah, another one, amazing journey. She's a massive fish in a big pond, but it's like, why can't I be up there? Why can't I just keep growing and growing and just taking these fights? Because I've lost my own now. I've proven that I can have a scrap. I've been in there with bigger girls. I've been in there with smaller girls. Like, just let me at it and I'll just keep going.
Yeah, and you've been 10 rounds.
Yeah.
So you've gone the distance.
I felt all right, actually, after those 10. Like, I remember sitting there and my coach was like, this is the last round. I was like, I thought we were on the 6th. And he was like, no, this is the last round. And I was like, oh, I better. But it's just like, I felt good. Like, it was a tough fight and not take anything away from Katie. But yeah, after 6 today, I felt good. It's just one of those ring rusts that you just like get the adrenaline going and it just zaps you. But it was good to be back out there. I want more 10 rounders. I want more fights. Whoever wants it, make the phone call. Let's go.
The cameo, yeah?
Yeah.
So how do you feel that the sport of boxing has been growing in the East Anglia, Suffolk area, especially with Ipswich as your Ipswich?
Yeah.
I remember last time last year at one point I went to Curvan and they knew you. They said that you went in there. This is what it was like.
Yeah. I went down there for my birthday. They sorted me right out. Love them down there. So I'm going to go tomorrow post fight.
Okay.
I'll give them a little shout. But yeah, love them. Sort me out a free meal. Sponsor me.
Been growing as far as boxing in this area because back in the day there was Steve Spartacus.
Yeah.
What's his name? He fought Joe Calzaghe back in the day as well.
We've had loads of them around here, but like it's ever since Fabio, yeah. And obviously in Norfolk you had like Sam Sexton, people like that, but it's Fabio that's really put us on, like, he kicked down that door for us, especially white collar, like me and Izzy making his debut tonight. Like, we started here, we grew here, like this was just, let's learn a sport, let's have a bit of fun in front of our friends, and now we're sat here as professional boxers, and credit to Fab, like without him none of this is possible. So it's really like he's opened the door to be like, if you've got the bollocks to get in the ring, get up there and do it, and we're following his footsteps. So yeah, it's massive at the moment. White collar, amateur, professional, everyone wants to box, and I'm loving the buzz.
Yeah. So how do you see the Fabio Wardley Derek Chisora fight? What do you think of that fight and how do you see it going?
Fab in 5.
Sorry, Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois.
I say cracking fight though. Dubois 5. Yeah. I think, like Hodge likes to say, Fab's like an old radio. Sometimes you've got to hit him a little bit. And I think Daniel starts slow. Look at every fight he's had, but not taking away his power if he lands on Fab. But we all know Fab's got a chin. But if he lands on Dubois, we know Dubois has got that mentality of quitting. So I think credit to Fab, set on him for using that as a voluntary defence. Great all-British fight, and that's what boxing should be. Forget money, forget records. You're top man, I'm top man, let's go. And I respect Fab for that. So yeah, 5, if that.
Okay. And talk to us about, you signed with Matt Brennan.
Yep.
Management. So yeah, talk to us about how he's, looked after you. And
I've known I've known Matt since the first day I walked into the gym. I've always trained at his gym since my weight loss journey, and I really wanted someone I could trust. So when he said, like, I'm doing a management, blah, 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 I was like, yeah, I trust you. You support me, you've backed me, and he's always told me how it is. Like, he's never sugarcoated. The same with all my team. They're not like us. So I want to be surrounded with people like that, and yeah, I'm quite happy with them.
Well, lovely. If you want to shout out your sponsors and give the supporters and the fans a last message. Big up all my sponsors. CFS, Integrity. We've got O'Brien, we've got Shot. City. Oh yeah, Sun City Coffee every morning.
Coffee's lovely. But I'm backed by some good companies, some good people, and just thank you, everyone. Even my friends, my family, people that don't really know me, but they're on the Tierney bandwagon, and I'm here. Like, I'm here to put on a show, and I'll continue to do so.
Yes, thank you very much.
And there you have it. It's Danny Glover from Fight Fan TV Live, proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club, and we are here with the female sensation, Eilish Tierney. And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know where it is.